Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Hey, Jordy, did you know that we're on other platforms too?
Really, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and if you would like to talk to us, Discord and Reddit.
Yeah, and if you're watching on YouTube, you should subscribe too. Thank you.
One take. Hello. Hello. It's us. We're back. We're recording into microphones again.
What are you doing?
I don't know. You want to do it again?
No.
Oh. We're stuck with this now?
Burnt in now.
We've made the joke. We've made the joke. Welcome back.
It's Can't do anything.
It's Split View. It's episode 5 of series/season 2, depending on which way you swing. You know, Depends which way. I've been told season because it doesn't matter. I have since asked.
Is that left or right?
Well, that depends.
Is it most common for people to swing to the left or to the right?
Left, I'd say.
Wouldn't it be right? Since you're right-handed? This is just physics, man. This is just physics. Why would it be left?
You need to watch the video for this one. Let me just say that now. All right, welcome back, everyone.
Okay.
We've been heavy in the music, man, or at least I have been.
Heavy in the paint.
Heavy in the paint,
You
yeah.
saying I'm not productive?
No, well, I'm just saying, like...
I make music, I just get ashamed of it and delete it.
Yeah, I just have an ego problem, I guess, because
Okay.
I keep making it. I've been making music literally all week straight, just about the entirety of my days, and I'm having a great time with it. And we've both decided to...
So days, all right.
Yeah. We've both decided to make a music collective group, but should we reveal that now, or we'll wait till we've got something to show for it?
I'm indifferent.
All right. Well, we'll wait till we have something to show for it. And I will do the same for me. Just know we've got some good music coming, and we haven't even made it yet. That's how sure I am of it.
Is it? What if we don't hype it up, then there's no expectation of quality. So if we
That's
just
true.
never
It's going
say
to
it's
be
good,
the best album you've ever heard.
okay.
Any other music that you have heard, it'll make you
nothing.
cry. It will make you cry.
This music is so good because it's a combination of all the things we like to listen to.
Exactly.
In concentrate. It's like condensed milk.
Exactly. Yeah. And who doesn't like to drink condensed milk?
Oh god, I used to do that as a kid. That's why I'm a
I've never done it.
big fat boy.
It's one of these like things of... There's no one who doesn't mind drinking condensed milk.
Yeah.
You're either a maniac who just busts open a can when he gets home from work, or you just don't do it because you're probably normal.
Or you're like lactose intolerant and diabetic, and you explode if you drink condensed milk. I cringe at my younger self drinking condensed milk. Like I would just do that, and it's actually disgusting trying to think about that now.
Well, it's better than like mayonnaise.
Yeah. I fucking, Jack, right? Cooking with Jack, the mayonnaise god?
Yeah.
I got a notification yesterday. It said, I'm sorry, and it was a live stream. I didn't click on it.
Why not? That seems like we need to watch that.
I was afraid he was, like, going to apologize for some sort of, like, crimes against humanity that he's committed.
Crimes against mayonnaise.
Exactly. Crimes for mayonnaise. So, yeah, I didn't want to click on it because I was afraid of what I might witness.
We need to watch that later. I'd need to know what that
Probably
video
just
is about.
boring as shit. I don't know what is he apologizing for?
I really don't know, and that's why I need to know.
What if it's really mundane, like he's just apologizing for a stream he did an hour ago that was incorrect, like it fucked up and didn't have audio?
Yeah, it's literally like, oh, I'm sorry.
So like I'm sorry,
My bad.
here's the proper stream. Yeah.
He just didn't know how to title it.
Just mundane as fuck. So yeah. Jordy, what happened recently in space?
I don't know.
A fucking gnome got launched into space.
Why?
Because Gabe. Do you remember in Half-Life Alyx as well, and Half-Life 2 episode 2, you can bring a gnome from the beginning of the game to the end. Gabe Newell literally launched a gnome into space.
That sounds like a very Gabe thing to do.
Yeah, I mean it's not like he spent millions and billions on just a singular gnome wasting energy and fuel. Like, it was being sent on a payload that was carrying satellites, so it's not like it cost anything necessarily.
So is it just in space now? Did they just eject it?
It's on a payload
pilot?
carrier. It's on like a little frame. It's going to deorbit in a couple of years, I think, or something like that. Or I could be wrong about that, but it's going to come down eventually.
Does he have a name?
Noam Chomsky.
Noam Chomsky.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's literally the achievement name. Also, it was made by Weta Workshop, if you know who they are.
I have heard of them.
Yeah.
Is that like special effects? Yeah.
They make a lot of the special effects for like the most like famous movies. Like they make the
did
best
Avengers,
shit.
right?
Partly, I think they did some.
They did that last battle scene. I'm only talking because your favorite show, VFX Artists React. Your favorite show.
I have mixed feelings about that. I love Corridor. I've been watching them literally since I was a kid. And what they've... I'm happy they're making a lot of money and they can hire a lot of people, but the content they're making is very much directed towards, like, the Instagram and Reddit crowd. Like, whoa, look at these cool VFX. You didn't know how they made this.
Yeah.
Whereas before, they were just genuine, like, indie filmmakers showing, like, you know, oh, here's how we did this neat trick.
Yeah.
Here's, like, this... Oh, here's the dangers of working, you know, with multiple people. And, oh, here's how...
Feels a bit more corporate now, huh?
It's a lot more like entertainment-sized or whatever you call that.
Yeah, it kind of feels a little less life behind it than there was.
The thing is, I think it's still genuine. I think it's still coming from a good place. Like Nico and Sam, like they're still great people. They they realize to make money they have to do this, and that's kind of the
they have
reality.
to follow with it. They can't do the same thing for, what is it, like 12 years they've had that channel for?
Yeah.
The funny thing is that they have some blood on their hands because little Jordy, when he was watching like that Minecraft Steve video, like when they were, do you remember that one where he was like in a workshop making shit?
Pork chops and shit.
Yeah, that video made me want to start making like YouTube videos. So there's like hundreds of hours of cringe on the internet of me because of them. And channels like that, and Ray William Johnson, which that channel, I hope no one ever finds that channel, because then I will cry.
What, Serious Shiznit?
You bitch.
That's not even the worst thing you've made, Jody.
What's the worst thing I've made?
Probably fucking Call of Duty in real life.
That's on that. No, it's not. No, it's not. That channel, that would be... I would kill myself if that got out. That's fucking horrible, that video.
I'm sure that search...
If you search hard enough, you can... Yeah.
The thing is, you probably don't even realize you found the video because you look and sound nothing alike what you look like now.
And you don't see me in it.
I think you do. You pan to your face for like a second. You have a bowl cut.
Oh, fuck.
Nice old bowl cut.
Shit. Yeah, I did. I rocked that.
The funny thing is that you could find a video with Luke in it, Jordy's brother, and not even realize, since they literally looked identical when they were kids.
Luke and I did have a YouTube channel for Pokemon once.
It was
I remember.
Monkey something.
It was called... No, I'm not going to say it. I don't know if it's even still up, but you're very close.
Yeah.
And
I can see a still frame of the video.
Yeah, like no light with the Nintendo
Pan
DS.
down,
not even like screen cap, just a video of a DS being overexposed.
The funny thing is that a lot of people our age have experiences like that, whereas this is a completely new thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like we can have channels that don't get found, whereas kids now, like, fucking they put it on TikTok, gets 1 million likes, and everyone knows what they did.
I don't think an episode of Code Red shows would ever be getting 1 million likes, you know what I mean?
Do you know what the fucking funniest thing about Code Red shows is?
What?
The last video is Code Red will be back.
Like maybe we will make another one. You don't know.
What was that, like fucking 4 or 5 years ago?
We should check after this, because that's funny.
I checked recently, but yeah, literally the last video is Code Red shows will be back.
I'm willing to bet literally all of my channels that's the last video on them.
I don't know if we can even get the email back for that. Like,
no way.
I think it might have been...
That is burned into the internet.
Oh my god, that'd be so... I would love to just post a random, like, just post like a trailer for like Split View or something on there.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what the fuck is this?
We're finally back with the new show.
Bit of a rebrand.
Yeah.
Remix.
You got anything you want to talk about today, Tom?
I think I just did talk about a bunch of things.
Oh, okay. That was what you had? You been watching anything?
I had an idea for a new game I wanted to make that I think this one might actually be the one that I want to go through with and be successful on.
Is it a good idea to say it on here then? Someone might steal your mojo.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's just, it's I'll talk to Jordy about it later, but if it's the kind of game that I would like to play. What?
He means me. You said you were going to talk to me about... You said, instead of saying I'll talk to you later about it, you said I'll talk to Jordy about it later, and I'm like, he means me.
Yeah, because people are listening.
Yeah, you can keep going.
I'm not going to. Fuck you. Fucking gaslighting me. Funnily enough, there's a third party listening into our conversations. You just directed
That's rude.
them.
If you're just going to listen in.
Okay. Jordy, continue.
All right, you want my topic?
You were going to ask if you were watching anything or listening to anything.
Yeah. Are you... I haven't... I've done quite literally nothing but make music the past week, so I haven't...
Brag about it.
Really? Brag? What do you mean? I haven't got much to show for it.
You have a lot to show for it.
I have 3 songs from an entire week.
You fucking powered through Take Me Home. Like, I don't know if I should have said that, but you powered through that fucking thing. Like, you did work on that.
It did come pretty easily to me after you gave me that riff for it. But
Okay.
yeah, but I mean, that's all I have. I haven't got much to tell you about. You can I'll be sure to link in the description when the album comes out.
Why are you
for
telling me
people
this?
to listen to it? No, the people who are listening.
You used it as like fuck. Okay, whatever.
Anyway, I have music coming, and it will be linked when I finish it.
You copying my lisps now?
Yes.
I said music
I've
like 5
been
times.
around you for way too long, dude. It's been over a year.
That's funny because like it's not a negative aspect about you, but like I'll say one of my coworkers would say alrighty all the time, and it just rubbed off on me, and I say alrighty now, and then you say alrighty. But what if you start like soaking in my lisps and like weird mispronunciations, and you like your speech level just goes down?
I don't think that would happen. I am a mixture of everyone else's funny memes, is what I like to say, but I worry a little bit too much about someone making fun of me for things like for bad grammar than a normal person should. So I'm quite careful about that, and I don't really know why.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all. And it's
people who call other people out for grammar, like I just did, are the scum of the earth, Jordy.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing else to criticize you for, and they're just looking for a weak blow.
I can't imagine being like that uneventful in my life. I feel the need to do that.
I've had this happen to me in real life, and it's fucking just shocking. It was in a group as well. That scared the shit out of me. The blanket just fell down, and I thought someone was running into the house. This was at TAFE a couple of years ago, and there was this dude who like he was pretty much a pathological liar. He would just lie about everything. He was like, "Oh yeah, I've written a white paper," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
What does that mean?
Like a document published and peer reviewed about fucking like technology, like basically a thesis.
Oh right.
And he was like, "Yeah, I've written a white paper," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, okay." And this dude, I don't know if it wasn't even arguing, because I just literally read something out of a document. I was like, "Yeah, this is how you do it," and he was like, "No," and then I said a wrong word, and he fucking did the like internet chat thing of like, "Oh, it's actually this," and then it was just silence in the room.
Yeah,
literally just silence.
That's literal cringe.
And I was like, "Okay, dude."
Yeah,
and then
what else can you fucking say to that?
I actually never talked to him again, so...
Good call. He sounds like a large McAsshole with a side of fries.
That's kind of what happens in, like, the programming and technology field. They're just fucking assholes, I mean, like I'm an asshole.
I think there's assholes in every aspect of everything. That's
computers and technology, though... Fuck, man.
It kind of is a bit of a big dick thing, isn't it?
It's like a black hole of like superiority.
Yeah.
Like it really is. You should fucking see at uni when there's like 2 or 3 women in the class.
Oh
people
my God.
Fucking swarm. They're like, "Oh, do you need help with this? Do you need help with this?"
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's actually not funny. It's sad,
I've fallen into this trap before. Like, I don't want to brag, but I've genuinely helped some women.
Right,
I
see.
Problems.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Your Grammy?
I just stay back. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, those 3 ultra chads have got it. So
yeah, the turbo chads.
There's sweaty mega chads.
Can there really be chads in a tech course?
Dude, they fucking know C++ pointers, dude. Those are fucking chads,
dude, you
man.
can make a whole Minecraft in that.
Dude, those people know how to create Java factories. Those people are fucking...
Java factories? I don't know how to do that.
Neither do I.
There you go. Well,
I'm just a plebeian.
You might as well drop out.
I genuinely don't, because they fucking suck. Okay, do you have a topic, Jordy?
I do have a topic, but first I just want to say I was reminded of something on my way here today, that it's the time of year that I hate driving, because everywhere that I go, I see either...
Is this a rhyme?
Huh?
This sounds like a rhyme.
No, it's not a rhyme.
Okay.
Maybe I've just been making so much fucking music that it's coming out like that now. I was driving around, and on my way here... I mean, granted, it does take me about half an hour to get here compared to like the 10 minutes it used to. I saw, I think I want to say about 20 vehicles with those fucking reindeer antlers or the red noses on the front.
Yeah.
And there is nothing that makes me hate humanity more than those. And I can't even explain why. I just see that and I'm like, why? What? I hate that.
I mean, they're genuinely like bad. Like they can fuck up your window seal. They can fuck up your glass if you put them on wrong. they can just burn on the front of your car. Especially now, it's really fucking hot. They can just light on fire on like the front, your exhaust radiators right there.
Yeah.
And they also look like shit.
They do look like shit. And I look at it and I think, I don't think I've ever met someone who would do this.
My mum does this.
Really?
Yeah, she has them. They're probably in this room as we speak.
Oh, good. Well, why aren't they already on? It's about that time.
She actually values her car and doesn't want to damage it.
That's fair enough. But I see it and I'm like, I don't even know how to speak to a person who does this. Baby on board signs. That's another one. That's like, that makes me want to drive like a maniac.
Not wanting their child to fucking die?
No, not just like the regular ones. You've seen this sticker. It's the one with the baby sitting down with the sunglasses on.
Yeah, or Baby Yoda.
That one just makes me... Oh, Baby Yoda.
I've seen Baby Yoda once already.
It's just like... Yeah, I was going to drive carefully anyway, but now that I've seen... It's not like it's going to work, is my point. If you see that someone who is...
They have a purpose, Jordy. Do you want me to explain what baby on board stickers are?
Yeah, well, it proves that it says you should slow down because there's a baby in here.
That's not what they're for.
What are they for?
They're for paramedics to know which car they should, go to first.
Ah.
Yeah, so if like there's a 3-car crash, EMTs can immediately go, okay, focus on this one, get the baby, because,
Yeah.
little baby in metal tin can.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good, does it?
Fucking asshole.
Well, now I feel like one, now that I know that.
What is an asshole is taking this sign that should be clearly visible and easy to read and then just making like, oh, what if it was Baby Yoda? What if the baby was wearing sunglasses?
See, the reason why
That's an asshole thing to do.
Yeah, see, the reason I didn't know that's what it was for is because everyone... It's like, I have a baby. I've made this, and it's in this car.
I don't think that's true.
You should slow down.
Yeah.
You should slow down. And it's like, well, if I'm hooning down the road and I see that and I go, oh, all right, I'll slow down then.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not going to fucking do anything.
I mean, yeah, like,
paramedics,
I don't think people actually adjust their driving because you probably shouldn't be driving that dangerously anyway, close to the back of cars, but it's just literally a practical thing. It's just, hey, maybe, you want your child not to die.
I mean, I can understand that viewpoint, I suppose, if I really think about it.
What's your opinion on those stickers of like stick families and shit?
Oh fuck, I didn't even think about that.
Those have died down. Like I hardly see those.
Out, huh?
Because those are embarrassing.
Did you have one?
No, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There was something in my brain that
were cat ones or something. So.
Yeah, I don't think we ever had one, which sounds kind of funny because I feel like it's something we would have had.
Yeah.
Maybe my dad didn't okay it or something. Dad, tell me if that's true. But I don't remember us ever having one.
Sweet.
So, my topic, it's another game, but this one will not be as
I like
hard.
how we're like, for season 2, we should do like interesting topics and information that people won't know, and then you immediately go to fucking game shows where you put me on the spot and ask me complicated as fuck questions and then get angry that I don't know.
Let me finish. So I have a bunch of intense survival stories here, okay?
It's a lot of words on your screen, Jordy.
There is a lot of words, because I have a bunch of stories, and all you have to do is tell me if it's true or if it's false.
Okay.
See, that's a lot easier than all my other ones, right?
Watch me fucking ace this, because I'm a god.
Probably. I mean, you probably just know my writing patterns, and it's easy for you to tell. All right, so this is the first one. So I'll just wait for me to finish, and you can say... Yes, Jordy, that's true. Or, yes, Jordy, that's false.
Alrighty.
Okay, first one. And I've tried to avoid any, like, specific details in case you might have heard it before, because I had heard of a couple of these before. Anyway, so, first one. A lady was on a flight when suddenly the plane was struck by lightning. The lady fell a few thousand feet, strapped to her chair.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
I've seen the air crash investigations.
Yeah, but she was cushioned by the Peruvian rainforest canopy. She only managed to break her collarbone, and then when she landed, she noticed she was by a stream and followed it for 9 days until a bunch of loggers found her and saved her.
That's racist, Jordy. I don't think you can call them that anymore.
What?
Loggers.
What do you mean?
That sounds like a racial insult.
No, they were logging.
Fucking dirty loggers.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you took it there. I would argue that makes you the racist one.
I didn't hear the last part, but I watched an air crash investigations photo. I thought it was explosive decompression, but I've definitely heard of that happening. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, first of all, what the fuck is going through your head?
I guess it would be explosive decompression, but yeah.
Yeah, a side effect of the lightning, I guess.
Of a plane pressurized vessel being struck.
Unpressurized, for lack of a better word.
Yes, explosively.
If you're in a plane, You hear lightning struck, and then all of a sudden the plane fucking breaks. What do you do?
I don't know why that would cause it to break, because I thought planes had, like, I don't know, grounding.
There was an old picture. I think it might have been like...
It's when planes were made out of wood.
Something like that, yeah. Made out of kindling.
That's not even, like, false.
That isn't that scary.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I saw a fucking, like, aged like milk post recently saying, man will not fly for millions of years.
Oh, yeah.
They simply cannot do this. It would be 10, 20 million years until man flies like a bird.
Yeah. 10 years later.
Yeah.
Wright brothers.
And then apparently no one even gave a shit. They're like, yeah, whatever. You didn't. Yeah, fuck you. You didn't fly.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Anyway, that one was true for the people listening at home. Tom got that one correct. So you can keep a tally if you want. And if you get that, well,
I'll keep it in binary so that when I get to 4, I just flip people off. Yeah.
All right, next one. A man was hiking through Africa and stumbled off the beaten path. He knew he was lost and that the sun would be going down soon. He hears a rustling in the leaves around him. A lion reveals itself, but it doesn't attack him. The lion then starts to walk in the opposite direction. The man follows. The lion doesn't react in any way, just keeps walking. After a few hours, the lion had led the man all the way back to a little town where he could contact the people he was with. Is that true or false?
The way it's written kind of sounds like a novel. I feel like I don't know if lions are, like, friendly necessarily. I'm going to go with, like, false, probably.
Good call. You're right. That's 2 for 2.
The way it was written, it was literally written like a first-person novel.
I knew you
would
be able to tell my ones.
Yeah.
I think because I write in a very specific way. I think I try to make everything over the top. All right. A man is setting sail on a long voyage in a small boat. In the middle of the Atlantic, his boat breaks and he was left drifting in the ocean for 76 days until he finally made it to land. True or false?
That's, like, so short, though. Can you say it again?
Okay. A man was setting sail on a very long voyage. He was going between islands, right? But they were really far apart. And it was like a boat that he had built himself. And in the middle of the Atlantic, like halfway across his journey, the boat...
I'm going to go with false.
That one's true.
Really?
Yeah. What? And halfway across the Atlantic, his boat fucking broke because it was not made very well or something. And he was literally like, what's his name? Leo DiCaprio on a door for 76 days. What the fuck do you do?
I was going to go for false mainly because you were, like, getting very specific about the details. Like, you were filling in details, which made me think...
I tried to not put them in so that it would, like... Yeah, cool. But I decided to add it in at the end. That one's real. Like, what the fuck?
How do you survive? Did he have food or something?
I guess he was, like, literally eating raw fish or something. That's the only thing I can think of. I guess
so, yeah.
Like, if you don't eat too much, that can't be bad for you, right? Can you just eat as much raw fish as you want?
I think so, yeah. As long as it's not poisonous. Like, I guess sodium or potassium, but...
But you wouldn't be able to drink the water.
Yeah, but fish, like... They'd probably have some sort of, like, water in them, I'd imagine. Like, he's probably getting liquids from the fish.
Yeah.
So...
But, I mean, that's... What the fuck do you... I can't even imagine 76 days of nothing.
I would give up way before
Me too,
76.
dude. I was thinking that, and I'm like, these people... Like, fucking hell, they must have some resolve, because I would have mentally given up.
Could you fucking imagine being so hungry, tired, and just, like, lost hope, trying to fucking, like, Hulkman fish out of the water?
Yeah.
Like, how do you have the energy to hunt for fucking fish while in the ocean?
The best part is, the story didn't actually mention that if he was floating on a bit of the ship.
Yeah.
They said he was drifting for 76 days. I assumed that he was latched onto a piece of the ship. He could have just been free floating for 76 days.
Can you imagine, like, he must have had to get off the ship piece and get into the water to get fish.
And, like, hope that it was there when he came back up again.
Hope that he could, like, come back again. Like, that's fucking daunting.
That story scared the fuck out of me, and I wanted to hear, like, what the fuck you or anyone would do in that situation.
I'm more afraid of being stranded in the ocean than I am in space.
I am horrified of the ocean. That is a living nightmare of mine, to be stuck in the middle of the ocean like that. Okay, next story. A man in the army was captured by an opposing force. I've taken the details out again, just in case you've heard it. Whoops. Oh well. A man in the army was captured by an opposing force. He was held hostage for 4 months and kept in a small room with a hole that was, like, barred as a window.
Okay.
And then when the man was given food, he kept the bones of the meat he was given in his mouth and then used them to file down the bars and escaped in the middle of the night. Is that true or false?
I feel like it's something I've heard before, so I mean, yeah, I'd go with true. I don't know if you were just gaslighting me by saying like,
it's false.
Okay, cool. I genuinely thought in my head. The only reason why I said true is because you.
I actually didn't mean to say it like that, but I'm like, oh, this will work.
The way you looked at me, I was like, I don't know if this is. I don't know if this
yeah, is he playing with you
I
right
trusted
now?
you, but I also didn't at the same time. So
You should never trust me. That's a good rule. But there have been. I remember listening to a podcast about some guy who was like kept in.
the thing is, that fucking happens all the time.
Yeah,
like,
it
how
does.
can you be like, oh, that's false when that's probably happened before?
That was actually in my notes here. It was like that one was a bad one because that very well could have fucking happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because there's fucking nightmare stuff happens in war every day. Anyway, a couple decides to go skydiving together. They go a lot, and this is just another trip to them. When they exit the plane, they jump out of the plane, as it were.
Wow, why do you have to specify that?
And they reach the point where they pull their chutes, which is like, what, halfway? I don't know.
Max Q, maybe?
Yeah, and only one of them opens, as in one of their chutes opens. I didn't copy this down very well.
I feel like I'm having an aneurysm. Logic, the rapper?
Yeah. So the man is left falling, and he tries his backup chute, which also doesn't work. So the lady cuts her main chute, darts straight down to the man, eventually grabs him, pulls her back up, not knowing whether it would even work. It does work, and then they land safely with the man suffering only a sprained ankle because of the way he was held on the way down.
How would the two backups how would the backup and the primary fail? That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
This sounds like too specific to be false. I'm going to go true.
I made it up.
That's something that can just actually happen.
Yeah, but that's the game, Tom. You have to guess whether I made it up or not.
I'm willing to bet 100% this has happened.
Yeah. Tom, it's almost like the games that I come up with don't have much hindsight in them, and they just seem fun in my head.
I knew it was fucking fishy that the backup chute would fail. Like, the backup chute's there for a fucking reason.
Yeah. No,
also, try cutting a chute while you're fucking diving. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I just have a knife handy. Ooh, okay.
No, she pulled it. You can cut it.
You can't do that.
You can't do that?
No.
Oh, well, that's a good
You can
story,
release them. I think they're carabined 4 or 5 times onto you.
I suppose you would want them to be pretty secure,
yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't you? I would.
I mean, you can just fucking, I don't know, aerofoil is the word? You can accelerate down.
Yeah, that I knew from watching movies.
Yeah.
that she could go down.
I've seen Tom Cruise do that.
Yeah, exactly. He actually did do that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did a Halo jump.
He made sure of it. When I made this up, I tried to just come up with shit that would horrify me.
You fucking gaslit me again. You were like, copying the details. The thing is, I knew you were doing that as well.
But you didn't guess it.
I literally said, oh, that's fishy that the backup would go up.
But then you said, I think it's true.
But again, that's something that has actually... that's happened before.
Okay, well, this was my false one, but it probably has happened before. The main point of all of these was to get your reaction on what you would do in those situations.
Yeah.
So if you went skydiving...
Oh, this is actually a social experiment I got you.
It is,
I just said I liked you on Tinder because this is a social experiment. I'm just gauging men's reactions.
Oh, sad cringe.
Have you seen that?
No.
This lady was like, oh, how tall are you? And then she was like, wait, no. Yeah, she was like, how tall are you? And he was like, how fat are you? And then she replies back, this is actually a social experiment. I'm just trying to see which men, how many men think height matters. And it's like, fuck you, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen that.
Get all the bitches. And I fucking intentionally took Tinder pictures next to a door frame. I guess I don't need to overemphasize how tall I am because I am really fucking tall, but I happen to take a photo that's on my Tinder that's me almost the same height as a door frame. So you just know,
Yeah,
you know how tall I am.
Well, I know because I'm sitting here, but
yeah, exactly.
The other people don't. So
I'm slouching. I'm shorter than you right now.
Yeah. Would you ever go skydiving?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like you would never do that in a million years.
I'm only afraid of heights because there's nothing to protect me from falling, whereas a parachute protects me.
But it might not. in the story I just told, it might not.
there.
You might die, Tom.
Like what though?
Then you just plummet and be a Tom-shaped hole in the ground.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't be my shoot. I'd be strapped to a diving instructor.
That's true. You would. That's true. You would.
Fucking do shit.
I can never. I don't understand a person's mind where it's like, I have gotten to the point where nothing excites me that I need to jump out of a plane with a tablecloth strapped to me.
It's not to be. Also, it's not a tablecloth.
Well, obviously, I'm just making a joke.
It's a very nice tablecloth.
Yeah.
It's actually a parachute. You know.
Yeah, I do know.
I tried to go for a joke, but my brain immediately filled in the word parachute, which is the correct thing.
Well, it's funny anyway.
I was gonna say like dining tablecloth, but I just said parachute like a fucking autismo. It's not necessarily an excitement thing. I just want to see what it looks like from there, you know.
But you can just go on a plane.
Yeah, but you can't literally see with your own eyes unobstructed the ground and see what it looks like.
Stick a camera out the window. You don't need to.
I want to like fall. I want to watch the ground appear. That's fucking crazy to me.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's I would say fair enough to that one, but I don't understand that one. I'll let you have that. I'll watch from the ground when you do it because that would be funny to watch. Okay. Oh shit! I just tapped and lost my place. A man was out, and I've just done it again. Hold on, everyone. This is a really quality production we make here.
Apple, am I right?
Yeah. A man was out on a fur trapping expedition, and that does not mean trying to get some snatch. He was out on a fur trapping expedition.
Is that just a furry convention?
No, he literally. This is an old tale. So he was.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
A man was out on a fur trapping expedition when he was mauled by a bear. The expedition leader told their men to stay back and wait until the man had died so they could bury him. Instead, the group just fucked off and let him to die and didn't go back for him. The man survived, built a raft, and sailed away. And along the way, his wounds were tended to by natives by selling bear skins over his festering wounds. True or false?
I'm just not even going to answer.
Why not?
Because this is something that could just happen. Like, I feel like a bear would kill you, though. Like a bear, I don't know if a bear's just hungry or fucking with you, but I'm just not going to answer since your games are rigged.
Well, no, they're not
This
rigged.
isn't an abstract as fuck event.
This is real.
Someone has been attacked by a bear.
Yeah, this is real. This is, have you seen, what's the name of the movie? With, Leo
I'm going to go with real, Jordy.
Yeah, it's real.
See?
Good one.
I got it.
Good one, dude. You can add that to
the...
Yeah.
Except it's not. It's this, maybe. And then I can go this.
You're asking the wrong person.
And then that. No. This. You see Sakurai counting? He was counting the characters in Smash, and he was counting in binary, but he couldn't obviously flip people off. So I think he did like this, which is wrong. Or like he did something.
Just not count in binary like a fucking.
You can count way more numbers on one hand.
Oh, okay.
You how many? Okay, look. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64.
Tom, we're not doing this.
128, 256, 512. So you can count 1,023 numbers on two hands.
I've never needed to do that in my life, Tom. Not once.
Is that right? Actually, 1, 2, 4, 8.
Tom, we're not doing this.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1023. Yeah. 1,023 numbers on two hands.
Excellent. Cool. This is a real story, by the way, right. And there was a movie made on it, which I cannot remember for the life of me. Everyone feel free to yell at me.
I just remember...
It starred Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
I remember... Hateful Eight?
No. It had a CG bear in it, and...
Yeah.
Bears do attack you if...
I think it's Hateful Eight, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. It's not. Oh, my God. This is going to annoy the fuck out of me.
It's a recent movie, isn't it?
It's somewhat recent, yeah. It's, holy shit, that's going to annoy the fuck out of me. Look it up for me.
Hey, Google, what's the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio gets attacked by a bear? It literally put in beer. Oh, dear. Wow, it just gave up. It just literally didn't give me an answer.
Well, yeah. This,
movie... Oh, fuck, really?
Just search it off, man.
No.
It's like fucking dead air.
Movie where Leonardo DiCaprio gets attacked by a bear. Excuse me? Can I help you?
The Revenant.
The Revenant.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, so that's based off that story. And bears will attack you, but not kill you if you're, like, approaching their territory, and they're just trying to, like, say, hey, bro, fuck off.
Okay.
So if they're not hungry, they'll do that.
Good to know, Jordy.
Yeah, well, I remember learning that fact once whilst watching a very long YouTube video about weird animals in movies.
Okay. I watched a movie of this dude living with bears, and it was horrifying. He literally lived with bears.
Like a documentary or a movie?
Yeah, it was a documentary. It was just him with a handy cam. He just literally filmed like him hugging bears and like bears sneaking up on him turning around being like, hey, stop that. And they just stop. Like he was literally
That's
just part of the
weird.
bear community.
The bear community.
Yeah, he literally was. He was just literally just like a friend to the bears. It was really fucking weird.
Are there bear furries? I've never seen one. They're
Jordy.
always weird foxes.
Jordy, what?
Well, I might be a bear. I don't know yet. I might have my awakening still. Next one. A man
Jordy,
was climbing Mount Everest when he suddenly...
That's not what a furry is. That's
don't fucking
otherkin.
know
You're a
what a furry
fucking...
is.
You're a Tumblr freak.
Yeah, I am.
That's otherkin.
Otherkin, sorry.
That's like cringy ass people who think they're wolves and shit.
That's cringy.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe.
Compared to furries, yeah.
Yes.
A man was climbing Mount Everest when he suddenly lost consciousness in the death zone. After 18 hours, he regained consciousness and stumbled back to his camp. His face was disfigured and both his hands were lost to frostbite, but he did survive.
Jordy, again, this just
I'm just going to tell you now
happens.
it's true.
I know, because this happens.
Yeah.
People fucking die all the time.
Yeah, he didn't die, though. He survived.
Well, people get fucked up on Mount Everest. There's literally... They use bodies as waypoints. They literally do.
That's whack.
Like, instead of heights or elevations, like, oh, that's John DiMaggio's body. John DiMaggio was a
Yeah, he is
person,
a
I think.
person, I
Who is
think.
John DiMaggio?
I don't know. But I was giving
Google,
up.
who is John DiMaggio?
According to Wikipedia,
Oh, it's fucking Bender and
Oh,
and,
lol, yeah.
and Jake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like John DiMaggio. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, you didn't know his name,
I
but
know
you
him
liked
well.
him. Yeah, clearly.
Okay. I did know him.
Oh, yeah.
What, John DiMaggio? That's just not a name you pull out of a hat, Jordy.
That's true. You don't.
Yeah, I was watching Futurama recently. That's probably why it's in my brain.
You probably saw it in the credits and like it subconsciously picked something. I was just going to tell you if they were true or false from now on, so you don't have to worry about playing anymore.
Jordy, I think you're false.
I am.
Okay.
I am. I'm false and misguided in my games.
Says the dude who made an album called I Think Everyone Around Me Is Robots.
That's one of the song names.
Yeah, just one of the songs.
Yeah.
It's funny, the implications of your album, if you interpret it literally, are kind of fucking a bit of a red flag, if you know what I mean.
Well, they should be. That's like they are my concentrated insanity in a way, and I want them to be that way. That's why they're all labeled like insane shit, and I don't care.
I sent a text to my grandma the other day, like asking my granddad, since he's a woodworker, like, hey, what wood do you think this is? Because I was sanding down a guitar, and she was like, oh, it's laminate and all that, thanks. Oh, what's this for? I said, it's a guitar, and she says, I'll ask G.
Who's G?
Granddad.
Oh.
The real G. The real gangster. I'll ask the gangster. My granddad is a G.
I suppose
He's the real
have
G.
I met him? I think I've met him.
Yeah, you've been to the house. It's
Yeah.
like the long property.
I do remember that, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only got one story left, so don't worry. We
Cool.
can nearly finish up. And this one is true as well. I'll just say that beforehand so that you don't get angry at me. A family was on their boat when a pod of killer whales started ramming the boat. The whole family and a friend, there was like 6 of them, were drifting for 36 days until they were saved by fishermen.
Why do all your stories involve people being stranded for days?
Because that's the most horrifying thing to me. Like,
Okay.
it's... I wanted to tell stories that people be like, holy fuck, that's
You know
nuts.
what's
How is that
horrifying,
even
Jordy?
possible?
I think the scariest thing I could possibly imagine in the world
Is me.
Yes. Is dying of old age of dementia or Alzheimer's. That is the scariest thing I could ever imagine.
I still think burning alive or drowning is probably up there, but
I don't think it is, because that's somewhat instantaneous or somewhat quick.
yeah.
Whereas Alzheimer's, you're losing yourself and you don't even realize it. Or maybe you do and they have moments of clarity. They're like, oh fuck, I'm dying. Oh fuck, I can't remember what my
Yeah.
son looks like, you know?
I think it would be worse if I was like, if I had a bunch of illnesses but I wasn't going nuts. That way I was just like unable to do anything and I know exactly what's going to happen.
You can adapt to that. The human body is amazing.
I don't think I can.
Yes,
No, mentally I can't.
literally a property of the human body is adaptation. That's literally how it
Yeah.
survived so long. Whereas if your brain is literally deteriorating, the thing that controls everything you do, you're fucked.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
If any of you have any wacky stories out there, feel free to comment it on our YouTube video version of this. And if you've probably heard the pre-roll already. If you want to watch us record, you can on YouTube. If not, we'll see you all next week. Thank you all for tuning in to another one. We love you all very much, and we'll see you later.
Goodbye.